In today's class, we will study the three modes of transfer of heat. As we know that heat transfer from a body which is at higher temperature towards a body which is at lower temperature. So, heat always from a hotter body towards a colder body, and this transfer of heat continues until both the bodies attain same temperature. Means hot body and cold body, when both these bodies will attain same temperature, then the transfer of heat will stop. So this transfer of heat can take place in three different ways. Now we are going to study all these three different ways of transfer of heat with the help of an example first. Suppose a teacher wants to distribute some apples among the students of the class. So she can distribute these apples in three different ways. In the first way, she can give all the apples to the student who is sitting at the first seat. That student will keep one apple with her and pass rest of the apples to the second student. This second student will keep one apple and pass rest of the apples to the third student. She will also keep one apple with her and then pass rest of the apple to the another one, and this process will continue till the apple reaches the last student. So in this way, teacher can transfer or distribute all the apples among the student of the class. Now come to the second way of distribution. In the second way of distribution, teacher can call each student one by one to take their apple and return back to their seat through another path. Means they will come to the teacher, take their apple, and then return from another path. Similarly, this girl will come to the teacher, take her apple, and return back from another path. So this way all the students will come one by one, take their apple and return back to their seat from following the another path. Now the third way of distributing apple is that the teacher can directly throw the apple to the students and ask them to catch it. Means no one is required to transfer the apple now. The teacher is directly transferring or passing these apples to the student. So this is the third way of transferring or distributing these apples. In the same way, heat can also be transferred in three ways. First is conduction. This way of heat transfer is same as the first way of distribution of apples. Means each molecule will pass heat to another molecule till the last molecule get heated, and this way the whole object will be heated. That means heat will be transferred to the whole object. Conduction mainly takes place in solids, as the molecules in solids are tightly packed, so they can easily transfer heat from one molecule to another molecule. Conduction also takes place in liquids and gases, but only to some extent. Second method is convection. This is like the second way of distribution of apples. One molecule will get heated, it will rise up, and another molecule will come and takes its place. It will get heated and again it will rise up, and then the third molecule will come at its place. So in the same way, heat will be transferred in all the molecules. Convection takes place in liquids and gases. As in solids, the molecules are tightly packed, so they cannot leave their places, they are fixed. Third way is radiation. This is same as the third way of distribution of apples. Heat will directly pass from source to the object. Means no medium is required in this way of transfer of heat. Therefore, heat can be transferred through conduction, convection, and radiation. Conduction takes place in solids, mainly in solids, and in liquids and gases also to some extent. In convection takes place in liquids and gases, and in radiation no medium is required. That means it can take place in vacuum also. Let us study the first mode of transfer of heat, that is conduction. Conduction is the process of transfer of heat from hot end to the cold end from molecule to molecule of the medium. Means heat is transferred from one molecule to the another molecule till it reaches the last one, and in this way the heat is transferred in whole object. You can observe the process of conduction through the following activity. Take a metallic rod, name it as A and B. Start heating the end A and hold the rod from end B. When you will start heating this rod from end A, the end A will become hot end and B will be the colder one. So, as the heat will start transferring from one molecule to another, soon this heat will be transferred from point A to point B, and after some time it will be difficult for you to hold this rod from point B also, as this will also become hot. So heat is transferred in the whole rod just by heating the rod from one point, as heat is transferred from one molecule to another molecule. So this way of transfer of heat is conduction.